Hallelujah! After 3.5 years, the Switch finally has the pool game we've all been waiting for, and even then it's taken the port of a 6-year-old game to take that crown. Pure Pool from Vufu Studios and published by the excellent Ripstone games is true to its name. Like Pure Chess before it, Vufu distilled their subject matter down to its core essence of gameplay and then add a layer of shine and polish that puts its head and shoulders above its rivals. What's on offer here is, well, Pure Pool, although the Switch version does now include Snooker as well, which was originally released as post-launch DLC for the original game, but essentially Pure Pool offers 8-ball and 9-ball pool along with various house rule games like Killer, Against the Clock and Royal Rumble. The main focus of the game here is a career mode, offering you progression through separate 8-ball, 9-ball and snooker careers, which boil down to a set of challenges to win stars to unlock new sets of challenges. Each level of challenge offers bog standard matches versus the AI, as well as solo challenges like potting all the balls without missing one or clearing the table within a time limit. You can win up to 3 stars per challenge, with each star being some different achievement in each, from simply winning the match to potting balls in only corner pockets, potting every ball with spin or snookering your opponent and so on. This system does give some legs to the career mode, with even wins versus the AI sometimes only awarding 1 or 2 stars depending on the challenges you complete, and with a set number of stars required to unlock each new level, you'll find yourself replaying challenges and matches to eke out the extra stars here and there. There are also a vast number of small achievements to unlock whenever you are at the table, and these all give extra XP and can be awarded every time you meet that achievement, not just a one-off reward. All the XP won determines your player level, granting a few small cosmetic unlocks like new queues. Multiplayer is present in the game and now features cross-platform play, but despite this I've been unable to find a match in my week or so with the game. I always found this an issue with the PS4 version of the game, but I'm hoping once fully launched on the Switch, the servers will begin to grow again. Thankfully, Pure Pool does have an excellent and innovative feature called Player DNA, which saves traits of your style as you play to the game's servers, and this allows for an AI version of you to be created. These DNAs can then be downloaded at any time for offline play, so you could in effect play a facsimile of your buddy who isn't online at the time, and this is a nice novel way to stay social with the game. Multiplayer features also extend to online leaderboards, which are again cross-platform, and finally a league system that you can create and use to track progress amongst your friends. There is also split Joy-Con mode for local multiplayer. Now getting down onto the base, which by the way is customizable in both colour and pattern, this is where the game shines. The game looks stunning from its swanky barroom setting, complete with people milling around in the background enjoying a drink, whilst a range of soothing jazz tunes accompanies their hushed chatter, to the frankly photorealistic balls complete with superb lighting and beautiful looking tables. Considering its original release, it still looks stunning now, and bar a couple of rare dips, glides smoothly at 60 frames per second in both docked and handheld, with 1080p and 720p resolutions respectively. Gameplay is kept deliciously simple with smooth aiming and thankfully a precise aiming mode by holding down the A button. Holding B allows you to add spin to your shot, and your shot is taken by pulling back and pushing forward on the right stick, which especially on the Switch's small Joy-Cons can be hard to get exactly right sometimes, but with practice you'll be fine. It should also be mentioned that the game features full touchscreen support, no doubt fairly easy to implement, as Vufu's previous pool game Hustle Kings was released on the Vita with similar touchscreen controls. Keeping the theme of pure gameplay, there is no overhead view in this game. In fact, the only way to line up tricky shots is to actually get up and walk around the table as you would in an actual real life pool game. Holding the Y button stands your player up and you can walk 360 degrees around the table to calculate that perfect potting angle. This is particularly useful on higher difficulty levels where you lose your cue ball aiming line and have to really rely on eye alone. As nice as this feature is, I should say there are occasions where you just cannot view the shot you're taking. For example, some doubles into middle pockets are almost blind hit and hopes, but it's rare enough not to be an issue. The AI put up a decent showing here, starting utterly incompetent and then slowly improving. You'll get the age-old issue of a physics-defying shot being pulled off by a low-ranked AI when they get a bit overly mathed out, but again, it's rare enough to ignore. Overall then, Pure Pool scores high in every section: visuals, audio, gameplay, multiplayer options, the launch price and load times. It's the perfect game to spend a few minutes working on a couple of challenges, or hooking up with a buddy online for a frame or two, or even still going deep for a few hours grinding on ranking up your leaderboard levels. I have very few complaints really. I'd say the snooker variant isn't worth bothering with, as it just doesn't feel right, and also the pool-like sound effects of snooker balls going into pockets is just plain wrong, but at least it is included as a free option here if you wish to play it. The game's UI and menus are very basic at best, and really stick out like a sore thumb against the stunning gameplay visuals, and the lack of online multiplayer activity as seen on the older generations of the game could mean that multiplayer just doesn't get off the ground, but these are minor nitpicks all told. If you're after the best pool game on the Switch, and my word, there's been enough people trying to do it, then you've found it in Pure Pool. A stunning game and a must-own for all sports fans, and I'm going to be giving this one a 9 out of 10. I just can't stop playing it. Thank you very much for watching the review. I really appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment if you're going to be picking this one up, or if you've played it before and enjoy it. And also please subscribe if you're new. Be really appreciated for doing that. And that's it really. I bid you all farewell and see you next time. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.